Hello everyone, and you're watching Bitcoin Bubble news channel. They're not making as much money as they used to. They're getting rich, they spend their money as quickly as they earn it. I want some of that for my guys. Before there is a strike, people in the Biden administration are telling the dock workers union and the shipping business to get back to the negotiating table. These people today have no idea what a strike is. Every port will be closed when my men go on the offensive from Maine to Texas. These important hubs handle almost 3/4 of all US imports and exports. In the US, everything comes on a ship. They stop doing business. There are no cars coming in on ships, so guys who sell cars can't make sales. Malls start to shut down. People who work in construction are fired because the materials aren't getting in. This is how they'll be. The US Maritime Alliance, which speaks for ships and ports, says it is ready to negotiate. The Biden government wants the talks to go quickly and fairly. They already know what they want, and if they don't give it to us, I have to go out into the street and fight for it. Can't you teach them? In the long run, who will win? You would be better off sitting down and making a deal. Then we can move on with our lives. And in this day and age, I'll hurt you. I'm going to hurt you badly. And you have no idea what that means. This isn't a practice. Imagine that when you wake up tomorrow, the ports and shipping containers that handle more than half of our imports and almost all of our exports are closed. If there was no food, cars, or electronics, $5 billion a day would be lost. Stay with me, because what I've learned will be very important to you and could have a big effect on the price of Bitcoin. I'm Rustin, and I'm in charge of news at Simply Bitcoin. We have some very important news to share. Send it. Let's get straight to the point, everyone. It's not like any other labor conflict. This Tuesday, 45,000 dock workers at 36 ports from Maine to Texas are going on strike. They want higher wages and security from machines that do their work. This kind of thing hasn't happened since 1977. But back then, we didn't depend so much on goods from other countries. Do you know what's at risk? 40% of our imported goods in containers cause $5 billion in damage every day. That's how much this strike might cost. Even worse, it takes 6 days to catch up for every day they strike. Look at this. The ports could be closed for a month if there is a 5-day strike. That should help you understand why the shelves are empty or your Amazon order keeps getting held up. If that's not enough chaos for you, let's add rate cuts around the world. China is cutting interest rates, and so is Europe. The US and the Fed, well, we all know what's coming. You understand what this all means, right? More printing of money, just like in March 2020 and the months that follow. Oh yeah, inflation, huge inflation. Don't forget about Hurricane Helen. We have a storm as bad as Katrina happening right now. Since there are wars, natural disasters, and economic downturns going on at the same time, we're talking about trillions of dollars for emergency aid and more. All of this helps the people who make money, the same people who have been lowering the value of fiat currency for years. Don't forget, where do you go when cash burns? Wait, hold on, because things are about to get interesting. Do you remember when Bitcoin crashed in March 2020? There was a lot of blood. A lot of people got scared, but what followed? Bitcoin not only came back, it mooned. Everything that says the market will go down should be thrown out, because the storm we are facing now makes 2020 look like a picnic. What does the port strike have to do with Bitcoin? Now picture this: the supply chain stops working, prices go up, and central banks flood the market with new money made. People start to look for safe places to put their money. Gold is one option, but there's something better. Bitcoin, there are new all-time highs in gold, but guess what? Gold is out and Bitcoin is in. When these fiat systems start to fall apart under their own weight. So to learn more about this, listen to Dante's show on the dollar obesity theory. That's great. But where does smart money go? A lot of smart money is moving into Bitcoin. Not sure about this? As you look at the rate cuts and new money prints, tell me that this won't happen again. You may now be wondering what would happen if Bitcoin crashed again, like it did in March 2020. It's time to end. Bring it home. First though, check out what we like. That number was blown up by me. Those are numbers that are new to this game. Help us keep the lights on and spread the word about sound money. Please like, follow, and pop us a pap. There is a moment of silence to honor our donors, the experts in Bitcoin self-storage. The Bitcoin wins. Originals from Simply Bitcoin are run by the Bitcoin way. In the world of Bitcoin, they are your it staff. It's not always hard to figure out why Bitcoin works, especially in clown world, but it can be hard to figure out how it works, and the Bitcoin way is here to help close the gap between the why and the how. As well as setting up your first wallet and node, they can help you plan your inheritance, accept Bitcoin payments for your business, and learn about all the security and privacy issues that come up with Bitcoin. They even help their clients set up routers, devices, networks, and just make their general digital hygiene better. UTSO management is also becoming more popular. The Bitcoin way will take care of you. Okay, now here's the deal. Don't forget what happened after Bitcoin crashed, even if it does. No one thought Bitcoin would come back stronger, faster, or harder than it did. We're more optimistic than ever. Can you feel that rumbling now? For the reason that Godzilla is coming, it will destroy all of your models. Everything we learned about politics over 10,000 years. All of these people want to look at time series of historical events when they look backwards. I only see a group of statisticians with wagons, bows and arrows, camels and elephants studying people. They were having wars 3,000 years ago, and now we're adding explosives and planes. They're trying to test their models to see how the addition of explosives and planes changes how they organize their elephants. Like all the models, it doesn't make sense anymore. Knowing about Bitcoin lets you know that you need to get rid of them all. When Godzilla comes onto the playground, none of your models are worth anything. All of them are going to be killed. The worst storm for the economy we've ever seen. The walkout, the rate cuts, the printing of money, and the rise in prices, everything is going as planned. The paper money system is breaking down and smart money is going to Bitcoin. It looks like Bitcoin will go up from here on out. Will the port strike end the rise in Bitcoin prices? No way. Things might get shook up, but what then? This is likely the biggest rise Bitcoin has ever seen. What do you know? We're ready for it. A surprise from October just happened. October. What do you guys think? Write your answer in the box below. Don't forget to hit the like button and the warning bell. Then get ready for what's coming. Even though things are changing quickly, Bitcoin is not only living, it's doing very well. My name is Rustin and we're just Bitcoin. Don't sleep until Valhalla, baby. See you all on Wednesday. Peace. You should F off if you want to go down with the ship.